Hi everybody, my name is Gabrielle Gardner and I am a medium. That means that I see, feel, and hear the souls of those who no longer reside in a physical body. That is one way to say that I connect to those who have died. This is not something that I have learned how to do or studied how to do it. Was born with it. I've just always been this way. I've always seen souls in the non-physical. And so I already did the whole kind of spiel of who I connect to and, what I'm all about and what this channel is about. So I'm going to jump right into it this time. So this is a part 2 to the video, how to connect to your spirit guides. So if you haven't checked out part 1, go ahead and go see that one first. They don't necessarily need to be in order, but I feel like spirit is guiding this and orchestrating it to be in a certain, be laid out in a certain pattern, and that it will assist you and make it easier for you to connect if you do these things kind of in the order that they are presented by spirit. Let's see. Again, this video is going to be completely unplanned, unscripted. I find that's best if I get my human mind out of the way and let my guides just allow it to flow freely, what is supposed to be shared here today, which I don't necessarily know, but we're going to just jump into it. So when I said flow freely, that's where they want me to start. So one of the best ways that we can get connected to spirit, and when I say spirit, that's a broad term for non-physical energies. I'm going to try not to go on too many tangents in this video. So spirit, though, encompasses spirit guides, angelic beings, sentient beings of light, and of course our loved ones in spirit and our ancestors. So all of that falls under the umbrella of spirit when I use that term. So when I said free-flowing, they said that one of the things that you can do to better connect to your guides is to lift your vibration, raise your vibration, begin resonating at a higher frequency by jumping into a free-flowing stream of gratitude and appreciation. So this sounds a bit generic, but what they're wanting to do is inform you. So I'm going to pause, and what I'm doing is I'm listening to my guides as I share this information. And the way that I'll just share too real quick. People connect to their guides in many different ways. Some people feel them, some people see them, some people hear them. I have a mix of all of that, but a lot of times when I'm doing this channeling of the guides, I see it kind of in my third eye space written out, almost like it's being typed out on a typewriter. And I see their words, and that's one of the ways that I work in mediumship readings as well, is to, I do automatic writing. And that's a beautiful way for me to get my human mind out of the way. So just keep in mind that there are a lot of options here on how you can connect to your guides. You can go through meditation, you can connect to them many different ways. So the free-flowing stream of gratitude and appreciation is where they're wanting to go right now. And it's very important when you do this gratitude and appreciation, they're saying to direct it and aim it. Pulling out a bow and pulling back that string and aiming an arrow at a target. And that is going to be the best way for you to get into a stream of gratitude that is aimed towards your guides and towards spirit. A lot of people who are on this spiritual journey, they understand the importance of gratitude and appreciation, and that it's a very high vibration energy, but they don't necessarily hone it in and direct it. And when you're able to do that, spirit says that it is 10 times more powerful. So let's see, they're saying be more specific. So this isn't just, being thankful for thankful for your life and, just offering gratitude to the universe. You really want to direct it at something specifically. So if you are trying to connect to your guides, you want to offer gratitude first to the source that created your guides as well as you. So they say that's step 1. You have to be willing to accept the fact that is we are all created by one unified source of energy, and that has a lot of different names. And yeah, they're saying that once you can allow yourself to understand that all are created by one, that we all have this common stream of consciousness and free-flowing energy running through us, that is another way that you are able to connect to your guides, because you know that you have this common thread running through the energy of you and running through the energy of them. It's a little bit of this idea of, everything is happening all at once, right? That's a common thing now that people talk about. And when you can get to this understanding that also everything is happening all at once and everything exists all at once. I'm not going to go too deep and philosophical here. They're saying ease off, ease off the spiritual gas here, slow down the pace. But if you are able to understand that you have this very deep connection to your guides, that does not waver, that does not falter, you will be able to enhance your connection to them. So a lot of this spiritual connection stuff in this field is so much about energy and allowing your energy to be open to the energy of others while keeping it grounded, keeping it protected, right? We don't ever allow ourselves to connect to anything that we don't know what it is. So as we get into this activity here of this free-flowing stream of gratitude and appreciation for our guides and the source of all, we want to make sure that it's grounded and protected, okay? And so the goal here, again, some of this was in the first video here, but you want to remember that you're not just trying to connect to your guides to receive answers or, guidance on current life situations. That's a bit... what they're saying, actually what my guides say, is that's too needy, right? That's not what they're here for, and they're not here to give us answers necessarily. They're here to help us find our own answers. All right, I had to take a brief pause there for the leaf blower to finish. Okay, so we're going to get going on an activity here that is guided by Spirit to assist all of us in connecting to our guides. Again, whenever you are attempting to connect to Spirit, you have to keep it very grounded, and you have to keep it aimed specifically at one source, right? So one specific energy in Spirit. So I'm listening to them on what they're saying. Again, remember, I'm seeing the words of what my guides are saying. So sometimes I pause. So we never want to just, real quick, we're just about to get into it. We never want to just ask for assistance in this very broad spectrum sort of way. We really want to hone it in and say, I am here today to connect to my guides who are offering only wisdom of the highest good, only wisdom and love that is of the vibration of the loving source of all. Be very specific, be proactive, and very engaged in creating the vibration that you want your guides sharing, because they will attune to you, right? We have to attune to them, but they will attune to you as well, and you have to set the tone with Spirit communication. You have to be very specific with Spirit communication. This is not something to just leave broadly open to Spirit, because again, Spirit is very broad. That encompasses all types of energies and entities, and so you want to only connect to energies that are of the highest good. Be specific here. I work with people a lot on who are spirit workers in other fields, and I think it's very easy to get caught into the mindset that everything is of light and good, and I'm not here to be to talk about anything creepy or whatnot, but it's very important that you keep this grounded and protected, that's just the way that it is. This isn't something to take lightly, right? But there's a lot of things you can do to keep it very safe, very grounded, and that is to keep all communication in the light of the source of all. I use the term the light of God, the light of the divine, the light of the ever-loving, ever-present source of all, right? The universal creator, Great Spirit. There's all these different terms, but you have to direct Um, you're calling on spirit to a source of light and love only, always. All right. That's my little soapbox rant on that. Just because if not, it can lead to some issues down the road. Then I come in with a team and we do cleansings and clearings for. So let's not go down that route, right? No. But so if you're connecting to your guides, you want to be specific and say, I'm connecting to my guides and wish to receive wisdom, light, love, and joy only from guides wishing to share peace, love, joy, light, wisdom, all of the things, right? Be very specific in this. So I'm going to do a prayer of protection. This is what I do. It's okay if prayer isn't your thing. You can find another way to do this, but I don't think that there is ever a wrong time for a prayer of light and love. So I say, Father, Mother God, Holy Spirit, Divine Light, Source of all that is, as we step into the sacred circle of healing today, as we ask for the assistance in connecting to our guides who are here to share their wisdom, their light, and their love, we offer infinite gratitude to the Source of all. We offer gratitude to our guides. We offer gratitude to the angels who surround us and protect us as we walk through this life. We are grateful for the breath in our lungs. We are grateful for the light in our eyes. We are grateful for the light of the heavens that shine down upon us and illuminate our path. And we are grateful to the angels who guard us with each step we take in this life. As we communicate with our guides today and learn how to communicate with our guides today, we ask that every single person who does this activity is surrounded by and protected by the loving white light of the angels and the guides and the Source of all. We are grateful for this on this day. All right, so here we go. A free-flowing stream of gratitude and joy and appreciation that will raise our vibration to assist us in connecting to our guides. Because remember, we as people, I talked about this in the first one, are resonating in a frequency that's down here. Guides are up here, and then we've got, the different layers of sentient beings of light and the angels, and the Source is way up here. But so we're down here, we got to lift our vibration up. That means we have to get ourselves out of our human thinking mind where we're worried about bills and taxes and our physical health and relationships and all the things that come with being people, right? And living this life here on earth. And they're very real and they're very important in our spiritual journey and our growth and our ascension and all of it. But when we're trying to connect to spirit, we got to let some of that go. So let's take a deep breath together right here, right now. Bring ourselves to this present moment together. So we're going to go. So we're going to do one more. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Good. So those are to bring us present here in our body, right here, right now, so that our mind is here with our body. That's very important when we connect to spirit. So let's do a couple energizing breaths real fast. So we're going to do 2 quick inhales and then a long exhale, so it stays calming, but it's lifting our vibration, okay? So you can follow along with me. This might look silly. I've never done it on a camera. So you're going to go... Good. So we're just going to do that 5 times. You might feel your blood flowing. You might hear your heartbeat in your ears. It might get a little warmer. This is good. You want all of your energy flowing. This is how we get connected to spirit. We need everything moving. So part of the difference between us and those in spirit is that we can get very stagnant. Our energy can become very, we're always in motion, but it can be very close to stillness that we are experiencing, at least in terms of the mind and the emotions. And that is never the case with spirit. Everything is moving quickly. There's a lot of fluidity, and it's beautiful. That's a beautiful part of spirit, and something we can learn from spirit. Is that we are meant to be more fluid, and nothing is meant to stay stagnant in our mind, body, spirit, or soul. So we're going to do 5 more of those breaths. Okay, so all of this is preparing us to start resonating at a higher frequency so that we can receive more information from our guides. So just keep that. We always want to keep like our, I don't know a better word for it, but keep our goal in mind, because we want to be very intentional with our spiritual practices. So we're going to do 5 more of those breaths. 2 short inhales, a longer exhale. Ready? Good. I lost track. I forgot to count, but I'm feeling like that might have been 5. So if you feel a bit lightheaded, that is going to be a combination of more oxygen flowing, more blood flowing, but also your energy is rising. So as your energy rises, you get this lightheaded feeling, and that is your physical vibration actually increasing in speed, and your the energy of you, the essence of you, will start resonating more quickly, right? So to a degree, speed, so something quicker, something faster, and resonating higher when you're talking in terms of energy, are pretty synonymous. So you're going to start essentially moving more quickly, and this is going to raise your energy, right? Okay, so then they want us to be more connected into our body at the time that our energy is raising. So they're giving us tools and strategies right now, our guides, to connect in a way that we stay very present here, because as people start to connect to spirit, they can become very ungrounded. You can become very ungrounded, and you don't want to do that. That's taxing on the physical vessel, and again, that just leaves us more open to other types of energies. So we're going to do a grounding right now, and I'm listening to what they're saying. So the way that they want us to get grounded right now, you're just going to tap the tops of your legs, and you're going to do deep inhale through your nose, tapping your legs. Good. Now you're going to come right here, I don't know if you can see this, right to the center, and you're going to tap here right over the heart center. We're just going to tap. We want to wake the energy up here too as well. We want to get this moving so that any of the energies of the human heart related to our time here on earth, they aren't hanging out in here as we connect to our guides, because that's a barrier. So you're going to just keep tapping here, deep breaths. Good. Now they're actually going to have us bounce our eyes from side to side. And part of what's very important when we're connecting to our guides is that we have to be very, let's see what they're saying, self-assured. So it's different than confidence. We have to be very self-assured and secure in who we are and what we are, which is a divine being, a fractal of the oneness, a divine being of light who's here for a great purpose. You are here for a great purpose, they say. You're meant to be here in this life, in this body, in this time. And part of this stream of gratitude, they're jumping into it, is to say that I'm grateful for this life, I'm grateful for this body, I'm grateful to be here to learn and to grow, to expand, to become a better version of myself, to be a better version, to show up for others. And in that, I need to be able to connect to my guides. So this is where you can be specific and intentional. I need to be able to connect to my guides to better understand how I am supposed to achieve my purpose, to achieve my understanding of my purpose. They corrected my words. So they say to achieve understanding of my purpose so that I may be in complete alignment with the source of all while I'm here in body in this lifetime. I haven't heard it that way. That's a good way for them to put it. Good. So we're grounded. Our energy is lifting. We are realizing that we are self-assured. We know who and what we are, which is a divine being of light. This life is a gift given to us, and we're meant to value this gift. We're meant to understand that we are important, and that our connection to our guides is important in helping us understand how to best serve our purpose here on earth. And again, as you come to your guides, We're not asking for answers. We're asking them to assist us in finding our own answers, and that may come in the form of new thoughts, new beliefs, new energy, right? So if we have been struggling with self-confidence, or if we've been struggling with self-image, any of those types of things, this might be a breakthrough moment here that they're going to share. This feels like this is collectively guides wanting to step through and assist you in realizing how incredible and amazing and beautiful and remarkable you are as a unique fractal of the oneness. You have beautiful energy. Your essence is incredible, and it is meant to be here on earth at this time, is what they're saying. So this is some of the free-flowing stream of gratitude. So I'm going to just start saying what they're saying in terms of gratitude, and this is something that you can take and repeat. You can just take it into your heart center, and you can use this to lift your vibration. So you can say, on this day, I'm grateful for my connection to my guides. On this day, I'm grateful for the clarity of the messages I'm receiving from my guides and source. I'm grateful to be alive in this lifetime and paired with guides who possess wisdom that is capable of guiding me through this lifetime. I'm grateful for the wisdom and the light and the love that they share. I'm grateful for the energizing, free-flowing light that connects me and my guides to the source of all. I understand and I am grateful that I have been paired with guides who understand me, who love me, who are able to teach me, who walk with me, who showed me the ways of all, who assist me in learning what I am meant to do while here on earth. I am grateful to my guides who have signed up to be with me, to walk with me, to guide me, to show me the way. I understand that my guides are not the source of all. I will not deify my gods. I will not look to my guides for all of the answers. I understand that the source of all is a source of oneness. I'm excited for this connection to my guides. I'm excited to hear their messages with clarity. I'm excited to be alive in this moment. I am grateful for this body. I am grateful for this life. I'm grateful for my guides. So you can just keep this going. I'm sharing what they're saying. These are things that you can say to enhance your connection. So before you do this stream of gratitude, they really want you to be grounded, they want you to protect the session, and they want you to raise your vibration with the breath work. So those are the steps, right? So you're going to protect the session, you're going to ground yourself in your body in the present moment, you're going to raise your energy with the breath work, and then you're going to guide and aim your gratitude to the guides and the source of all. You're going to let this gratitude fill all of your vessel, every cell of your being, the fibers of the essence of you, everything that you are right here, right now. It's going to permeate all of the tissues, all of the organs, all of the bones, all of your body. This gratitude is just going to completely encompass you and lift you, permeate every cell of your being. You want to just resonate with pure gratitude and excitement for being alive and being connected to spirit and being this unique fractal of the oneness and enjoying this life. They say that it's very difficult to connect to your guides when you most want to connect to your guides, which is in times of turmoil and tragedy and heartbreak and loss and grief and depression and anxiety and all of these times when we really need this assistance. And they say that it is there, but it is so challenging, so difficult, which is a term that spirit doesn't use often, but they say it is difficult to connect when you're in that place because you're resonating at a very low frequency, a very low vibration. And so it is of more use to you to practice connecting when you are actually in a better place, as in happier and experiencing joy and experiencing appreciation, so that then you have that strong connection established and you'll be able to connect even when you are experiencing the lows of life, as in grief, loss, tragedy, heartbreak, all of those. So if you're coming into this and trying to connect for the first time, when you have a deep desire because you have deep heart pain, it will be a challenge. But it's never gone, right? They say it is always there. This is a truth. They say it is always there. You can never, ever be disconnected from spirit and source. You are always connected. You are always tapped into the source of all. Sometimes the barriers of the heart and the mind just lead us into the illusion that we are disconnected, but we are never disconnected. We are always connected to the source. And this is something to be grateful for. They're jumping back into the flow of gratitude. And so you can say, I understand that pain and loss are a part of life, that is inevitable. But I can see clearly that prolonged suffering is a choice. This isn't something people like to hear, but choosing to allow the energy of pain to remain in our body and in our energy in a state of stagnation for a prolonged period of time, that is a choice. And we have the ability to move that energy out. And one of the best ways we can do that is to not push it away, but to instead invite in things that feel better. So we can always choose to add more good, right? We can't remove the bad, and I'm using these terms lightly, right? We cannot remove the bad, but we can always add more good. And that means that we have to be proactive in our healing and proactive in working through traumas and pain. And we have to choose to add in more things that feel good and that bring us joy. That is one of the greatest choices, they say. That is a choice of cosmic proportions, is choosing to enjoy the life that has been gifted to you, even though there are these inevitable elements of pain. They say suffering long term is an option. And that is one of the things that our guides can do for us, is they can show us that it is an option, and we have the choice to look at things differently and feel things differently and shift our perception of the outside world, and more importantly, shift our perception of ourselves and what we are capable of. And they're jumping into, you have to take your power back, right? You have to understand that you are a powerful creation of a powerful creator. And when you can do that and see that you have the power to direct your energy and connect to source and connect to your guides and see the good in things, and see that you have the capability to shift your energy that will shift what you're experiencing in many cases. Even if we cannot change a lot of our lives, we can change the way that we feel, right? We can change the way that we feel. Our feelings are only created by us. We are the only creators of our feelings. And so no matter what is happening to us from the outside world, life isn't coming at us, we're creating our lives. That's kind of a spirity thing. But things come in when our vibration has this wobble that allows some of these heavier energies and experiences to come into our life. And again, we're also on this spirit-guided path where our soul may have signed up to receive the experiences of life and the experiences of being a soul here on earth in a way that involves more significant tragedy and trauma. And we've forgotten that, and we don't fully understand why things happen the way that they do. But if I've learned anything in this work with spirit, it's that it's planned, it's guided, and it's beautiful no matter how tragic it is. And that, within it, if you can experience these things, these heartaches and these heartbreaks, and still find a way to be grateful and find joy in life, that is a place of true power. That is a powerful place to be, to essentially be unshakable in your faith and your understanding that this is a divine plan and you are a divine being and you are capable of choosing how you feel, of choosing how you experience this life. And you're meant to know that power. The guides say you are meant to know that power. I did it. I went on a tangent. This is me. So I think that I'm hoping what came across is that you're capable of connecting to your guides. You're capable of creating an understanding of your deep connection to the source of all. For many of us, it has been forgotten, but only temporarily. And we're able to find that connection, and we're able to be grateful for it, and that you have a great deal of power, and you must remember this. So remember that you're not looking for specific answers from your guides. You're meant to be grateful for them, grateful for the wisdom and the messages they share with you, the love they share with you, that they walk with you, walk beside you through this lifetime. And the more you can raise your energy with gratitude for everything that is around you, and you're able to see that it is a gift given to us, this life, you will form a deeper connection. So again, this is just one part of connecting to your guides. This is not something that I have been taught or studied or learned. This is coming directly from the spirit that I tap into, my guides. So we're going to close this with a prayer of gratitude. It's all about gratitude today, right? I apologize. It looks like this got long. I lose track of time. Time's an illusion, right? So let's bring this back here. We want to come back to the present moment. And again, this was very unstructured and unplanned. So take the elements and the essence of what has been shared here and bring it into your own meditation practices and your own practices of connecting to your guides. Work on that visualization activity from the first How to Connect to Your Spirit Guides video. And then watch for more activities. I can tell there's more to be shared here. But so let's close this session by saying, Father, Mother, God, Holy Spirit, Divine Light, Source of all that is, we're infinitely grateful for the wisdom and the light and the love that you have shared here today. We are all grateful to our guides who walk with us. We celebrate you. We are thankful for you. We appreciate you. Sometimes I get emotional when I connect to my guides. But we can say that we truly appreciate your presence in our lives, and we are grateful for all that has been given today and all that we will continue to receive now that we understand the importance of the free-flowing stream of gratitude. We are grateful that we have been shown how to lift our vibration to better connect to our guides. And we understand that we are all fractals of the oneness, and that this life is meant to be enjoyed, and we have the ability, we have the power to cultivate joy and find joy on every single day of this life. And we know that we are meant to be grateful for this life that is a gift that we have been given. And we now close this session. And this session has been protected by the loving light of the angels. And we continue to offer gratitude to the angels who walk with us and guide us and protect us on all of our days. Amen. Akwashan. Namaste. All right, everybody. Thank you for going on this little spirit-guided journey with me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or your evening.